Oh, say does that.
Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan, not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift. But I did love playing one John Barry.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Morant drives in.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
The shot by George, wide open. Misses the 3. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Outside for George. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. George has got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And it's George finishing it off.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
Morant outside. Outside, Bain. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. Here's Leonard, and he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, what makes Kawhi Leonard so effective on those kinds of drives is the kind of pace he goes at it with. He's able to decipher the defense and knows where the help is coming from, and yet he still scores.
Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were able to chat. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. No good on the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
George passes to Batum. And the rejection by Jackson. Clock at 4. From deep, George hands it from downtown. George has got 9.
Yeah, you got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Leonard with the steal. And here we go with Leonard. Nobody back.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. And you could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
And Wall kicks to George. For the 3. The Clippers get another chance here. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant right side. From outside off the mark.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Leonard going inside.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there, pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here. Outside, George. Rise to the hoop, and George with the stuff.
Well, defender just a little too late in reacting. Gets a piece of Paul George, but a piece, that's not enough.
Brooks from outside. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. All out there with Paul George, and it's Zubac in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Outside for George. That ball, nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Morant scanning the floor. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Payne with it. Leonard picks him up. The pass to Morant. Down low, here's George, and George with the stuff.
George gets it going, and he is a rock right now on offense. Sturdy, steady, and strong.
Morant passes to Bane. And it's sent back by George. Beyond the arc. And Desmond Bane, good for 3. Bane's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Outside, George. Zubac with the screen for George. Pass to Zubac. Payne against George. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And here is Adams. Zubac defending. Jackson misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Leonard dishes to George. Back to Leonard. Outside, Wall. Batum sets a screen for Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And in a close game, Blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Memphis trailing here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Leonard. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Jackson down low. Leonard's there. Jackson misses.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Pass to Leonard. Batum screen on Jackson. And here's Leonard from three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside, Bain. Jacks up a three. Morant outside. Here's Adams. Morant left side. With the tip. It's rebounded by Leonard. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
The defense is pretty close to Paul George, but not close enough as he powers right past him.
Here's Morant. He's got 18. Passes to Jackson. Lets it go with a three. Morant with another miss. On the wing, George. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
The end of the first half with the score. Your
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime.
The Grizzlies, 24.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Williams is out there with Green. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Conchar into the shooting guard. Kennard for 3. It's Clark with the rebound. And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% from the floor. For the tie, the pass to Conchar. And it's all evened up. Conchar's got his first points of the game.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Kennard setting the pick for Jackson. This one for 3, and it's Luke Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Jones with it. Now Covington defending, and it's Williams throwing it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Jackson kicks to Kennard. And they'll get another chance. Can't connect from long distance. On the wing, Green. Kennard covering. Jones looking for an opening. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Now we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest three-point percentage in the league, right around 45%. But there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it, and he's a better playmaker than you might imagine. Makes him a really tough matchup.
From deep three-point range, Morris with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Jackson passes to Covington. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside Jackson. Outside Covington. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Williams dishes to Green. Outside, Jones gets the three-pointer to fall.
2 minutes.
And it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Jackson kicks to Powell. It's Covington on the wing. To the inside. Here's Morris. It's Powell on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Powell wasting no time to let that one rip.
Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Clark is screen on Jackson. Clark finds Jones. There's the triple. That one misses. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Jones against Jackson from outside the arc. Outside, Jones. Lobbed up there for Clark. Shot clock at 6. And here's Jones. 5 points in the game. Off target from three-point range. Here's Covington. Morris kicks to Jackson. At the top of the key, Powell. And another shot, and it's good on the way. Powell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Conchar can't get it to go. Outside Covington. Jackson from long range. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Los Angeles on top, up 3. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
First personal foul.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Wall in a point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Zubac with the screen for Wall. And that one is good from Zubac. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
He had a nice open look right there. Morant's got 21.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively. Leonard,
the pass to Wall. Back to Leonard. slam.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside to tie it up. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
It's Morant in the corner. And it's Memphis with another.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Wall taking his time here. George sets a screen for Wall. Outside for George. Here's the 3. Oh, they get it back.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Takes it inside, and he lays it straight in. And now it's up to 25 points for John Morant.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Here's George. Here's Zubac. Pass to Leonard, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Grizzlies have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Jackson finds Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wanting to prove the doubters wrong, George welcomes the chance to come through at the strike.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Morant with another miss.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
George dishes to Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Oh, big time from Batum. A cool vet, and the pressure situations just don't get to him.
Outside, Bain. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Leonard looking around. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. And the coach's challenge has been issued. A close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast. The previous play is under everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bain passes to Morant. Adams with the screen on George. Morant kicks to Bain. To tie it up. No good from three-point territory. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball.
Introducing the starting five.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Booker. Crowder finds Bridges to the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. Now here's Morant. There's the three. Can't hit that one.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Jackson can't get it to go. And the Suns with possession. Booker with it. He's picked up by Adams. Up top, Booker. No good from outside. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Jackson using his post moves to get the 2 points.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Now here's Paul for three. Booker. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And laid in by Paul.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Paul against Morant, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Morant. To the inside. That's tipped. Paul with a steal.
He couldn't bring the pump fake back in quickly enough, and the defender takes advantage.
And it's Booker again missing. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Adams, and stolen by Paul. In transition, here come the Suns, and Booker with the jam.
And Chris Paul is known for his lockdown D. If you aren't careful with the ball, he will swipe it clean.
Here's Morant. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And then Morant with the dunk.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Pass to Booker. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And it's Brooks missing.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain. Dylan Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
For three, Booker. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Outside Bain. Pass to Morant. Jackson for three. Morant against Paul. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
As for Dylan Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker, good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Paul against Morant. Driving inside. Morant with the slam!
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Outside Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
From deep, here's Bain. Back to Morant. Morant with the slam!
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Outside Paul. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Houston.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
So on the floor from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that one's good. Morant.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
Here's Paul. Out to Bridges. Up and in on the layup. Memphis trailing here. Now Morant. He's got 13. Pass to Brooks. Outside Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And it's Phoenix's ball.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Paul against Morant. Out to Bridges. And we're going to have a jump ball. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Bain, no good. The Suns leading. Pass to Booker. Here's Paul. Oh, stolen by Morant. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the dunk by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Outside Johnson. To the left side wing. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Brooks left side. 3-pointer. Good, and the setup by Morant. And now just a 3-point Suns lead.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Pass to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Out to Bridges from downtown. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Bain finds Morant. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Booker for three. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Paul with it, guarded by Morant. And Paul gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 3. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Johnson with a bucket.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Ball against Morant. And it's Memphis with another.
Defensively, you want to stop Morant's penetration. He knows that, and he settles for the mid-range pop.
Paul against Morant. Outside Booker. The kick out to Johnson. From outside the arc. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul against Morant. Back to Brooks. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
For 3, Booker knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been it.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be...
Your Suns, 31. The Grizzlies, 29.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We've got Damian Lee, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Dario Saric, and it's Landale in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Conchar can't hit. The Suns shooting 52% from the floor so far. Payne, the pass to Saric. Here's Lee. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Aldama. Pass to Conchar. Here he goes. Misses from close range. Payne against Jones. Here's Landale. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark comes in for Tillman. And Williams is subbed in for Aldama. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Payne outside. Connects from downtown. Payne's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Outside, Green. Here's Conchar. Right side, Green. And another miss by Memphis.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Payne finds Saric. Here's Landale. Williams defending. Back to Lee. Pulls it. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Shakes him. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Jones.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Payne with the bucket.
I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
Jones from outside. Hits the trifecta. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Right side Payne. Out left to the wing. Here's Šarić.
2 minutes remaining in the
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. Here's Landale. No good on the 3. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Jones. This for the tie. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Green against Payne. Pass to Šarić. And stolen by Jones. Konchar drives in. Williams.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Payne with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Shaman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brandon Clark.
You want your ball handlers to be great free throw shooters, especially at the end of games. Shaman provides that.
Both shots good from the strike.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Jones. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Williams passes to Jones. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Williams. Dillon Brooks comes in for Green. Payne, he's checked in for Konchar. And it's Morant in for Jones. Šarić, the pass to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Šarić, shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Payne. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Trouble for the defense on this drive. Desmond gets physical and gets fouled.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Adams checked in for Memphis. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
Outside Booker, the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. From deep, Payne. Counted from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies out in front, up 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Morant. Outside Payne. Unloads. The putback. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Crowder, the pass to Aiden. Back to Crowder. Booker against Bain. Out to Bridges. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. Checked by Brooks. Booker no good. Ball against Brooks. Jackson, the pass to Morant. The three is up. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Pass to Booker. The three ball. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 20.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Morant gets it to go.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Ball against Morant. The three, Booker. And the Suns get another three.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Bain, the pass to Morant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Pass to Booker. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Back to Morant. Morant with the slam!
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Morant against Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Booker to tie it up. Another three for Phoenix.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another three, he'll be the
Oh, did you see that?
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Outside Booker. And here's Crowder from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by one.
A big shot by Jay Crowder. He's been here before. Understands the importance of momentum.
And here's Morant outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Crowder launches it. Drains the triple. And now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
He's not afraid of the moment. That's the story of Jay Crowder. Extremely competitive.
Let's go with a three. Crowder grabs a miss.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Paul against Morant. Booker for three. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 32 points in the game.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. For three, Booker. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
And here's Paul. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves.
Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Now Brooks after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Morant. Prince with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Morant.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And Edwards with the stuff.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
So it's the Grizzlies now after the basket by Minnesota. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Oh,
wow. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Second shot opportunity outside Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Memphis shooting their first free throws at this point.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence,
oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Morant. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Out to the wing with the shot. No good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Towns. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Edwards finds Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The kick out to Towns. Good on the triple. Towns has got 5.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Here's Morant. Edwards against Bain. 5 on the clock. Here's Brooks, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
Bane drives in. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Prince's shot is good.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Morant.
Mercy, mercy me.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Edwards against Bane. Brooks grabs the board.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right.
Oh, man.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
The Grizzlies, 18. And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Morant, driving the lane, doesn't get it to drop for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
It's Morant. Oh, my, what a play.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Towns against Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. And a strong finish with two hands.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open team.
Here's Edwards. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Outside Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. Outside Russell. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by one. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And guys, I I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Towns for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Edwards finds Russell. Now here's Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Diving in.
Tell you what, you don't expect the center to attack off the bounce like this. I mean, Towns caught the defense off guard.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Something else they've done well early, converting their trips to the free throw line, not just getting there, but knocking down those foul shots.
Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. 1:02 left to play here in the half. And here's Morant. 22 points. Oh, that was terrific.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Here's Edwards, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
No, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards kicks to Russell. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And it's Brooks in the corner. The pass to Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
And that'll do it for the first hit.
35. The Grizzlies, 37.
And get ready for the Jabberwocky!
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Noel. Driving inside. The rebound by Steven Adams. Outside, Bain. The three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Rivers kicks to Reed. Passes it to McDaniels. Back to Anderson. Here's Rivers. Makes it off the glass. Rivers has got his first points in this one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Noel passes to Reed, and here's Rivers. Fires the three. The shot. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Reed.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Morant, and McDaniels with the block. To the middle. Here's Rivers. No good on the shot. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Adams finds Jackson. And the layup falls. 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
Pass to Noel. Now here's Anderson. Nice move. And finished off by Anderson.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Morant with it. He's got 31, and he can't jam it through.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Jones, no one around him. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
McDaniels dishes to Anderson. It's deflected. 5 to shoot. For the lead. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And McDaniels with the block. Noel passes to McDaniels. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Crenshaw. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he makes the first.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Anderson outside. Lets it go from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Memphis leading. Floats it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Rivers passes to Noel.
Blocking foul. Danny Green. Personal foul. 13 foul.
Rivers against Jones. There's McDaniels. Moves back up. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Reed.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Here's Jones. Reed with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. On defense, the Timberwolves. Outside Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Williams.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Williams. .34 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Prince wide open. Sinks the triple. Prince has got 6.
Boy, an accurate shooter with really good form. Prince is aggressive when it comes to looking to score.
Now Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
That concludes the third quarter and continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Timberwolves trail. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Morant. Count the basket and the foul. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Edwards looking it over and finished off by Edwards.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Here's Towns. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Brooks dishes to Morant. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Outside Edwards.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Towns. Back to Russell. The tray. Brooks grabs the board. It's tipped. The 8-footer. And it's finished off inside by Gobert. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Towns wide open. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one. Now here's Morant for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Prince's shot is good.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Shot to stop the run. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Morant.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Edwards finds Russell. Stolen by Brooks. Outside Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And stolen by Russell. Outside Edwards. Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Towns kicks to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And Morant throws it down.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But, again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards passes to Russell. Out to Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Morant. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one. And so Minnesota takes the win. Probably a little close. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Goal, 6'3", number 12,
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. John Wall is out there with Paul George. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Wall. After the basket by Memphis. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Pass to Batum. Clock at 6. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Brooks with it. And here's Morant from 15 feet away. And Wall pulls it down.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
He shoots. Zubats' shot is off.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Payne, the pass to Adams. George against Bain. Shot is up. It's rebounded by Zubats. Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There aren't too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Now here's Leonard. Up top, Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Morant. On the tape. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
George outside. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That's on Steven Adams.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And it's Morant off the drive, and then Morant with the dunk.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
George against Bain. Here's Zubats. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Outside Morant. Going inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Wall, the pass to Batum. Morant against Wall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
That one's no good. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season. But as a whole, this young team, they won their division. But the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Now here's Wall. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Here's Morant driving to the basket, and then Morant with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
George's shot is off.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Brooks finds Morant. It's rebounded by George. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Leonard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
And Leonard drops them both. 16 seconds left in the opening quarter. Wall against Morant. Outside Bane. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's George. Here's Batum. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Morant against Wall. Jackson outside. And he can't get that one. Batum with the defensive effort. The Clippers in the lead.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Morant against Wall. To the paint. And stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Jackson. And it's rejected. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Wall against Morant. Blocked again!
Swatted by the guard. John Wall has sneaky length at 6'3".
George with it. Checked by Brooks. George, good. George has got 6. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Outside Wall. The 3 ball. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. He's got 5.
Coming into the league, Wall didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
Left side, Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Bane. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
The Grizzlies have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. George passes to Leonard. Adams grabs the miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
George against Bane. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. The kick out to Wall. Leonard outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Batum. And it's all from three-point range. The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Up again. It's good on the putback. He's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Batum outside from the arc. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Morant against Wall. And it's Morant. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
George passes to Zubac. And stolen by Bane. They're running. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Morant. 16 points for him. Puts up a 3. Bane, no good. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And George with the basket on the assist from Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Clippers ahead. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Marcus Morris out there with Robert Covington. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. And he converts the layup. Morris has got his first 2 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Jackson against Jones. Pass to Conchar. Off target from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Jackson finds Morris. For 3, Covington. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Jones. Williams, a screen on Powell. And he lobs it up. And Williams punches it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Jackson against Jones. For 3, Covington. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Covington's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game, and grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
From deep, Jones misses.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Out to Powell. Inside. Here's Morris. Can't connect from short range. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pass to Covington. Here's Coffey. Jackson, right side. Stolen by Jones. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, Morris with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And the basket by Coffey. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. On Robert Covington.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Jones. And stolen by Green. Williams in the post, covered by Covington. Here's Clark. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Green. Uses the glass on the layup.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Outside Covington. The three is up. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Foul in the post. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Jackson outside. Outside Covington from behind the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Covington's got 6.
Yeah, I love seeing Covington make fast decisions, wasting no time firing off the catch.
Pass to Clark. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls for him. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Batum left side. George outside. Offensive board. Here's Zubac. Off with the layup. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Clippers ahead. They lead by a bucket. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Green, then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Moran against Wall. Kicks it to George. Man, the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 5 assists in the game.
A wing not afraid to mix it up inside. PG-13 finishing down low.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, John can adapt and find any weakness.
That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
Here's Morant. He takes it in. Rebound by the Clippers.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
George. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yes, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
And he's good on the second.
Not perfect, but that opens this up to a 2-possession lead.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's Morant. Morant with the flare!
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
George against Bain. Zubac with a screen on Bain. George with the bucket. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Moran against Wall. Moran, pass to Adams. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. George outside to the right side. Pass to Zubac. Over Brooks. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Wall. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead. Outside Morant. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
For Los Angeles, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Kicks it to George. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Zubac against Morant. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Morant against Wall. The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
George is screen on Morant. Bain against George. And the shot goes in. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Here's Morant. Oh, big finish.
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. George with another miss. On the wing, Bain, guarded by Batum. Outside Morant. And another basket for Memphis.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Wall, pass to George. Back back to Wall. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And the Clippers lead by 3.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Moran against Wall. Money.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Who knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside Wall. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's George. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Brooks, the pass to Bane. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Steps back. Wall against Moran. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. The Clippers will take it. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George against Bane. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, this is a tough moment, even for George. But it's a chance to show us he's got ice in his veins.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 3. 3 seconds left in the game. From deep, Morant. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. With the late Vic. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson.
The Suns buzz as it rolled into the arena earlier tonight. The players decked out in their very best. And with these teams, Brett, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, home in the paint. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Now here's Morant. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Fires the 3. Up again. It's hauled in by Adams. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. In the corner, it's Payne. For 3. No good there. The Suns go the other way with it.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
And Phoenix making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot when he gets to the and one.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Kicks it out to Johnson. No good on the 3. Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Bridges against Jackson. Bridges with the board. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Kicks it out to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Book it. More points for Devin Booker. This guy is such a great offensive talent.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Morant. Brooks with no one around. Hits the jumper in space.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ball against Morant. Johnson outside. This is to Ayton. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Brooks outside. Morant against Paul. Morant passes to Brooks. Shot clock at 2 and taken away by Paul. That's tipped. Back to Booker. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what they want to see out of Jackson. Getting out on the break and just busting it up the court.
Paul looking around. Passes it to Johnson. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant against Paul. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Paul against Morant. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's Brooks on the wing, defended by Bridges. And they they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Out to the right wing. Bridges outside. He kicks it to Ayton. Booker the pass to Paul from past the arc. John Morant grabs the rebound. And Morant throws it down.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 3. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court for the Suns, the small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the center. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Ball against Morant. Paul kicks to Johnson. Paul outside. Shot clock at 5. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open. After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Johnson outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Stolen away. Floats it up there for Morant. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Ayton. Johnson's got 5 points so far. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Suns?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Johnson outside. No good from outside. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for Memphis. Morant finds Brooks. Trains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
The pass to Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing. For Memphis, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Ball against Morant. A shot off that time. The Suns go the other way with it. And here's Booker from the arc. And they recover it. Bridges from deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Payne passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Will it go? Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Brent, it's been well documented. 3-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Johnson finds Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 5-point game. Three-pointer, Brooks. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Paul. And the rejection by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
Payne, no good. Suns trail by 5. Paul kicks to Ayton. Johnson, a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
From deep three-point range, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Johnson's got 14 points for the game. It's been all about Cameron Johnson.
With the score, the Grizzlies 25, the Suns 26.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here is Paul. We've got Green, and it's Tillman in at the 5. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Landale with the bucket. Landale's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
And Payne has been great out there, just making the effort plays and helping the other guys.
Jones from outside. That shot is off. Phoenix has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Payne kicks to Saric. Offline with his 3. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Fires the 3. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the slam by Williams.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now Payne still looking for his first bucket in this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Jones looking for an opening. Loads it up for Williams. Lee with the steal. A solo fast break. Here's Payne. Charge passes to Landale. Taken away by Williams. Here's the drive. And the slam by Williams.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed. It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Jones, no one around him. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Jones for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shamet with it. Jones covering. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Saric. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside, Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got 5 now.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Saric outside. Payne with it. Working on Jones. Out to Saric. 6 to shoot. From deep. And Jones pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Back to Payne. Pass to Shamet. Here's Landale. Saric inside. He's covered by Clark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Conchar. Sinks the three-pointer. Conchar's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Memphis. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Payne. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies lead.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne. Then there's Saric. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And here's Brooks from outside. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it to the left wing. Payne finds Lee. Back to Payne. Out to Lee. To the paint. Here's the floater. Payne can't hit.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Brooks outside. Lee outside. Passes to Landale. Back to Lee. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Morant looking around. And Morant throws it down.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
And there's the pass to Shamet. Inside. And Lee with the stuff.
very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
The Suns trailing. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Morant, and the layup is good.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Down low. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Ball against Morant. Paul dishes to Booker. 4 on the clock. Connects from three-point range.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Adams with the screen on Paul. The three from Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix to take the lead, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
I just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
Huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Morant against Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Adams. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Bain looking around. Loads it up there for Morant. Yes!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Booker outside. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Phoenix calls timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. So a close game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at small forward. Now here's Morant.
And then Morant with the jam! I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. Takes the 3. And Morant clears the board. And here's Memphis. The 3 from Bain. Drains the triple.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Russell to pass to Towns. Here's Prince. All sorts of time. And he hits the jumper.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Morant. Second shot opportunity.
And then Morant with the jam! I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible!
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Payne against Edwards. Pass to Towns. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Morant finds Brooks. Outside Bain. Fires the 3. Five on the clock. Pulls up. That one off the back iron and out.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Bain. Up top, Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And it's Towns penetrating. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
And here's Morant outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And Edwards, here we go. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Memphis leading. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And then Morant with the jam! Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Russell, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. The kick out to Edwards. scoring his second of 3 attempts.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the... Oh, wow! So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. The rebound by Jackson.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
The free throw drops for Morant.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell from outside. Drills it from deep. Russell's got 5 now.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Oh, that's something else, man.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
The kick out to Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Morant. Into the lane.
Oh, wow. Incredible. Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. 10 points for him.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Russell. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Towns for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second, and the basket by Bain.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. And no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
The three from Bain. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Brooks against Russell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Russell.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That one misses.
Dylan Brooks, 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Morant. Towns with a rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Free throw is good from Russell.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
A line change here for Memphis. Back to Rivers. Pass to Noel. There's the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Memphis leading.
At the line for Memphis.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. Goes back up. Clark, no good. Here's Rivers. Here's Noel. And he lays it up and in.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. We'll be right back after this word. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Jalen Noel. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Austin Rivers, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot.
First team.
And so it's Memphis with it. The lead is 2. Here's Williams. Nice D from Anderson. And for Minnesota, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Noel. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Noel's got his second basket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Down low. Here's Anderson. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Williams misses. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Fires the 3. Here's McDaniels. Count that one. And it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Right side Jones. Pass to Williams. And that's going to be a travel. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Conchar. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Rivers. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
There is a sneaky athleticism when you're talking Austin Rivers. He goes to the cup with authority.
Outside Jones. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It's McDaniels on the wing. To the middle. Noel, that's good. Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Timeout call, Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Morant, pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Here's Rivers. That shot missing. Brooks outside. The 3 is up. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. Now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Outside Edwards. And the basket by Gobert. Gobert's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Brooks outside. Morant with it. 24 points for him. Clock at 6. With the drive. Not going to go that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Lets it go from deep. Stolen by Jackson. Three-pointer, Brooks. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Payne against Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Throw good, Edwards. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Jackson the screen. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Now here's Payne, guarded by Russell. Pulls up on the wing. To the paint. Here's Adams. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
with 1 on the clock. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Minnesota ball.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Let's see. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And here's Morant. Launches a three. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Gobert against Jackson. Gobert passes to Russell for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Russell against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Pass to Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Steven Adams. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Outside Russell. And the layup is good off the glass.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Now Morant. Over Russell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he can't get the first one.
John Morant at the line.
And he sinks the second. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Edwards against Payne. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Steven Adams.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Morant. He gets it in there. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. That shot, no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The drive by Brooks. Outside for Morant. Jackson with a screen on Towns. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Takes a 3. And Morant clears the board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Morant against Russell. Here's Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. From deep, Payne. Jackson with a screen on Russell. From deep, Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Morant, pass to Adams. Morant against Russell. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Morant against Russell. Now Jackson. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. 3-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Grizzlies. John Morant. First personal foul. 14 foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Morant. Driving in. Lets the 3 fly. No good. And so it's Minnesota with the double. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.